Let me start with a hard truth. Betrayal rarely announces itself. It doesn't walk through the front door waving a flag. It whispers, it hides, and most dangerously, it hides in words. Because when a woman steps outside the relationship, especially with someone in your world, someone you thought was safe, she doesn't confess. She crafts language designed to keep you blind. Every phrase becomes a smokescreen. Every explanation is meant to keep you questioning yourself instead of her actions. If you've ever raised a concern and walked away more confused than when you started, chances are you weren't reassured, you were managed. Today I'm going to break down the 10 phrases that women use when they're slipping into dangerous territory with someone close to you. Not strangers, not random men, the people you thought were in your corner. And once you see this script for what it is, you'll never hear those words the same way again. 1. You're overthinking it. This is the gateway phrase, the first line of defense. She doesn't deny the behavior. She doesn't explain it. She labels you as the problem. Now instead of questioning her actions, you're busy questioning your own mind. That is not reassurance. That is a strategy. The goal is to make you feel irrational so you stop digging. The truth, the moment you feel like you're overthinking, you're probably noticing something real. Don't back down. Observe. Let her patterns either confirm or deny your suspicion. 2.
He's practically family.
The more innocent a connection truly is, the less it needs defending. When she throws out lines like he's like a brother, or he's practically family, she's building a shield before you even ask a question. It's preloaded justification. And here's the psychology. She knows you won't suspect betrayal hiding under the label of family. That word is meant to shut off your instincts, but no label changes reality. If her actions with this family member carry intimacy, secrecy, or energy that doesn't align with the title, then you're not dealing with family. You're dealing with camouflage. 3. You're just insecure. This is an attack disguised as an answer. When she says this, she's not addressing the issue. She's putting you on trial. Suddenly you're no longer looking at her late-night messages, her sudden shifts in behavior, her private closeness with another man. You're defending your own masculinity. It's a brilliant tactic because no man wants the label of insecure. But here's the truth. Noticing consistent red flags is not insecurity, it's awareness. Real insecurity is ignoring what's in front of you because you're afraid of losing her. 4. Don't make it awkward. This phrase is about control. Picture it.
You notice her body language with a friend, seems a little too familiar.
You raise an eyebrow, and she cuts in with, "Don't make this awkward." Translation, don't trust your instincts, don't question what you see. But if there were nothing to hide, she wouldn't need to tell you not to make it awkward. Innocence doesn't require silencing. When someone tells you not to notice, that's the moment to notice more. 5. Why can't you just trust me? It sounds emotional, almost pained. But this isn't vulnerability, it's diversion. Instead of addressing the specific behavior that raised your concern, she flips the spotlight onto you. Now the conversation isn't about her choices, it's about your supposed lack of faith. This tactic works because most men want to prove they're not controlling. They don't want to look paranoid, so they back off. But here's the reality. Trust isn't demanded, it's demonstrated. And if her actions don't align with her words, no amount of pleading changes that. 6. We just connect. Don't let the light tone fool you. This is an admission dressed up as something casual. When she says we just vibe or we just click, she's acknowledging an emotional bond. And emotional cheating almost always precedes physical cheating. The danger isn't in the word, it's in the investment behind it.
Hugh, is she giving her energy, her laughter, her secrets too?
If that connection is stronger with him than with you, you're already being replaced. 7.
He understands me.
This is the most dangerous phrase of all, because it signals that loyalty has already shifted. By the time she says this out loud, she's not just building rapport with another man, she's redefining where her emotional home is. And once her heart starts living elsewhere, the rest is just a matter of time. No amount of pleading, gifts or effort can fix what she's already given away. 8. It's not what it looks like. If she has to say this, it usually is exactly what it looks like. Innocent situations don't require disclaimers. When she uses this line, she's scrambling. It's a stall tactic, buying time to spin another story, hoping your eyes will doubt what they just saw. The cure? Trust your perception. Patterns tell the truth long before words do. 9. Why don't you trust my friends? This is misdirection. She's not defending herself. She's protecting someone in particular. By lumping the man you suspect into the safety of the group, she makes you feel unreasonable for questioning him. Now you're positioned as the jealous one attacking her whole social circle. But don't get distracted. Watch closely. Who does she defend most fiercely? Who gets her energy, her attention, her excuses? That's the man she's hiding. 10.
You never listen to me.
This phrase is more than frustration. It's a setup. When it becomes a repeated theme, it creates the perfect story. I had to turn to someone else because you never understood me. It's not an explanation, it's a justification, and often, it's used to rationalize behavior she already knows has crossed the line. If she's framing betrayal as your fault because you don't listen, what she's really doing is rewriting the story, so she doesn't feel guilty. Here's the hard truth. Women who betray with someone close rarely start with actions. They start with words that silence you, redirect you, or make you feel guilty for noticing. Every phrase we've covered, you're overthinking it.
He's like family.
You're insecure, is part of a script, a set of verbal defenses that protect her double life until it's too late. But once you recognize the script, you hold the advantage, because you stop chasing explanations and start watching patterns, and patterns never lie. So here's the challenge. The next time you hear one of these phrases, don't ignore it. Don't rush to defend yourself. Don't fall into the trap of guilt. Instead, observe, align her words with her actions, and if they don't match, trust yourself, because at the end of the day, your self-respect is worth more than any explanation she can offer. Loyalty doesn't require scripts. Respect doesn't need cover stories. If you've ever lived through this, share your story below. Another man might need your wake-up call. And if you're ready to stop being blinded by language and start living with clarity, subscribe now, because tomorrow's lesson could save you years of wasted time.